Hello Carb Dodgers, welcome back to the kitchen. I'm glad to see you here. So one of the most requested low carb alternative foods is bread. It's probably not that much of a surprise. Everybody grows up with bread, eating bread, sandwiches and so forth. When you make the incredibly wise decision to stop eating wheat-based products, the craving for bread can sometimes get the better of you. So today's recipe, we're going to make pretty decent low-carb keto bread using mostly cheese. So it's a bit similar to the pizza base that I do, but so a lot of the keto breads you'll see are, start with a dozen eggs. So what you end up with is an omelette, basically. Very, very eggy bread that kind of looks a bit like bread but tastes nothing like it. This, on the other hand, does get somewhere pretty close, and without the without the carb loading and the resultant sugar spikes and insulin resistance and all the good stuff that we're here to help you avoid, I guess. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we've got 3 cups of shredded mozzarella. So this is a pizza mix, so it's a bit of mozzarella, bits of cheddar, other cheeses. We've got 4 ounces of cream cheese. So this is Philadelphia, so 115 grams. We've got a cup of coconut flour, a quarter of a cup of sour cream. We've got 2 eggs. We've got 2 cups of coconut flour. Then we've got a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of xanthan gum, half a teaspoon of baking soda, or bicarb of soda, it's the same thing, and then a quarter of a teaspoon of salt. So the first job is to get the 2 cheeses into the microwave, and then we will zap them to melt the lot. Probably give that 2 minutes. So that's all nice and melted. Now we need to get that into a food processor. Ta-da! Ooh, lovely and gooey. Along with everything else. So we got our 2 cups of almond flour. I'll whiz around the dry. Coconut flour. 2 eggs. And our sour cream. Lid on and pulse. We're looking for that to come together as a dough. Say that's taken about 10 seconds to do that. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Let's pop that out. Get out of the way. Now we've got our loaf tin. So I'm going to try it in this one, which I haven't used before. Let's see how we go. And I'll give that a little spray of olive oil. So I've got some parchment in there just to make it easier to lift out. Okay, I'll just trim that. Down, just slightly less chance of starting a fire. We don't want that happening again. Okay, so we'll get that into the oven for around about 25 minutes on 325 Fahrenheit, 170-ish Celsius. For 25 minutes. Okay, let's have a little time to cool. And ideally you'd let that cool right down to cold. Let's have a look. So there we go, lots of air holes. So that only leaves us one thing to do. So the only thing that really matters, the taste test. Yep, that's really good. Not too almondy. Definitely not eggy, which a lot of those breads can be. Yeah, superb. So they are really, really good toasted. I mean, I generally bake that, let it go completely cold, and then just cut a piece and toast it when I get the urge. Sensational. So my name's been Alan, thank you so much for watching. I've got some shortbread biscuits in the oven at the moment, they're just coming out, so that recipe will follow this one. You can find me at carbsurvivor.com. If you like this sort of thing, if you're looking to cut carbs, find alternatives for stuff you crave. I do a lot of recipes on things like pizza and French fries and ice cream and all that sort of good stuff that you tend to miss when you're fully committed to dodging carbs, and you're quite welcome to subscribe and follow along. Thanks for watching. Bye.